affect our entire way of life right here in the UK. So look, it was an emergency briefing because the scientists who study how the climate crisis is progressing are getting more alarmed, not less.
Okay, I'm Gordon Roscoe. I am here on behalf of Global Justice Bradford and Bradford City of Climate Culture. We have had a screening of the People's Emergency Briefing film, the same film that's being screened all over the country. It's a 50-minute film designed to help inform ordinary people about the reality of what's going on. It's a powerful film. It has some great information in it, factual information in it. It's pretty compelling. You can't watch this film and not think, my goodness, we need to be doing something. We cannot just sit back here. So it is very much aimed at, and within the film, Chris Packham, who introduces it, and the other people there, focus on addressing the politicians. It's the only way we can get through this. We need government to do vastly more than they're doing now. And it needs to take public opinion to a tipping point where they cannot ignore it. Within the film, they focus on lobbying MPs and government. Now, I've just been talking to the office manager of the local MP here in Shipley, and he was saying, yeah, well, we get all these emails every week, and it's very difficult for the MPs. And well, it's nonsense. Public opinion, if it gets big enough and bold enough, will make a difference because they cannot ignore it. So it's just got to get big enough and bold enough. Is that possible? Yes, it is. Because if you've got hundreds turning into thousands of screenings, we know we've had 70 people here. I've been into screenings with 30 people, one with 200 people. Huge numbers of people will multiply up over the weeks and months ahead, and this will go on right the way through the year. So, as Chris Packham says at the end of the film, well, there's the story, now it's up to you.
My name's Andrea. I live in Bingley, in the Aire Valley. I'm quite stunned, actually. Initially, I felt quite stunned to the point of silence, really. I've kind of had an interest in climate change for a long time and was kind of more involved many years ago, but got lost amongst life. But seeing everything in the film pulled together for all aspects of society and economics and internationally, I feel quite stunned, really. But I also feel quite angry, really.
I'm Alex from Wibsey in the south of Bradford. I think it felt really good to have everything presented together. I think I already knew most of the facts about the seriousness of the tipping points, of the risk of food insecurity, of extreme weather events. It's always encouraging to hear the facts about how much cheaper solar and wind and battery storage have got, to be just reminded how many solutions there are that are available and available to start pushing forward. I think one thing I'm going to take away is I need to rewatch the video about the economics and learn some of those numbers. And every time I share something about climate change, I also want to say, and did you know it'll only cost $4 billion a year until 2041, and it'll make this cheaper and this cheaper. So that was really encouraging.
I'm Paul and I live in Saltaire, part of Shipley anyway. I think the film packs quite a punch in bringing a number of issues together, aspects of the climate crisis and its effects. And I'm glad that it's creating a buzz. I'm wondering how it gets to reach out to enough people to really make a difference in society, but it's a good start.
I'm Christy Bischoff and I live just near Lister Park. Like, a lot of the stuff is stuff that I kind of know, but don't engage with maybe as much as is needed, and so watching it kind of just hits you in the gut a bit. It also really makes me want to join in with other people, and truthfully, like, in looking at our current political landscape, feels often quite hopeless, and like I feel like the answer is in how do we join in with people.